and a very good morning to the honorable judges, teachers and my fellow friends. Today I am going to tell a story, Rapunzel. Sit back and relax and enjoy my story. Once upon a time there was a little house with a man and a woman who wanted a child. They prayed to God every day to have a child. They lived next door to a beautiful property field with herbs and flowers. But the property was owned by an evil witch and surrounded by huge walls. There was one special herb called rapion that the nice woman wanted only grew in the evil witch's yard. She wanted so much that she started to get sick from the waiting. Her husband looked at her and started to worry that she could die if she didn't get some of the herb. That night, he decided to creep into the yard and get her some. The witch happened to standing there and scream at him, "How dare you come into my yard and steal some of my rapions?" The man begged forgiveness and explained that he was doing this for his wife. The evil enchantress made a deal with the man. She suggested that he could take as much as rapion as he liked for his wife, but when they had a child, they need to give her to her. She was spinning an evil plan, wasn't she? Well then, the nice woman did have a little girl. The evil enchanter was right there, named her Rapunzel and took her away. The little girl was very beautiful and grew long golden hair. It apparently looked like sprinkled gold and it was very strong. When the girl was 12, the witch built a huge tower with no stairs and no doors. But there was only a little window way up to the top. She put Rapunzel with the little window in a room and left her there. The witch will come and ask Rapunzel to let down her hair. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!" One evening, while the witch was climbing up, a young man was nearby the wood and saw the beautiful girl let down her hair. The young man was apparently a prince. He figured that he would like to visit the beautiful girl too. He remembered what the witch says and tried his luck. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!" It worked. Immediately the hair fell down. A son of a king climbed up. Rapunzel was frightened that she was never seen a boy before. But the young man was very nice and they became friends. The prince asked that Rapunzel would become his wife. Rapunzel said yes. However, they had a problem that Rapunzel could let the prince up and down out of the tower. She herself could not leave. They decided a plan that the prince will come back and bring a long strip of rope that Rapunzel will weave into a leather. So for the few nights whenever the prince comes, he will bring a long strip of rope that Rapunzel will weave into a leather. One night, the witch discovered the secret and she was so angry. Okay, this is where the story usually ends, with the prince fighting off the evil witch and rescuing the beautiful princess, and they ride off to the sunset. The original tale has a very different ending. Do you want to hear it? The witch was so angry that she grabbed Rapunzel's long hair and cut it off, and she herself banished the girl into a desert. There it is. She needs to live in a poverty. The witch created an evil plan. She attached the long hair to the window sill and waited until the prince comes. When the prince comes, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!" The hair fell down. He climbed up. Instant finding his beautiful princess, he grabbed into the evil witch's glare. "Ha! You have come for your beautiful bird, but she is no more sitting in the nest. The cat has got it, and it will now Scratch off your eyes! Rapunzel is lost! You will never see her again! Ha ha ha! The prince escaped to manage, but as he leaped off his life, he fell in something twins, which blinded him. The witch spell come true! The prince wandered blind in the woods, eating roots and berries, and cried of his lost wife day and night. Apparently, he wandered like that for a couple of years. After a couple of years, he ended up in a very desert which Rapunzel lived. He recognized his long-lost wife's voice. As he approached her, she recognized her husband too. She hugged her and cried of her love. As her tears hit his eyes, his vision was returned. They both were happy and they happily lived ever after. The moral value of this story is, when something is destined to happen, no one. There's no power as it is. So, be thankful to each and everything you have. Thank you.